So it just was weird that when we moved back to California, having been gone, we came to look at houses to rent around the same time as Comic-Con, so we could combine the two things. We went to rent this house in the LA area, and this very nice couple were showing it to us. Very nice young woman named Emily. And so we were talking about the house, and then she said, we said, well, we're going to see Comic-Con when we're here. And she said, oh, that's cool, and we talked. She said, what are you going to see? And I said, well, we only get to go for a day, but we're definitely going to see Kevin Smith. Because we just love him, just the highlight of Comic-Con for us. And she was like, oh, that's really cool. So I came, my husband actually had to work, and so he wasn't going to be able to get into Hall H because I'd spend the night, the whole thing. And I sat, and I'm sitting there, and I get this text on my phone, and it's from Emily, and she says, I told Kevin about you and your husband, and he thought that was the coolest thing. And so he's going to give you passes to see him tonight. So my husband was able to come see you with me. And we were freaking out because we're like, oh my gosh, she knows Kevin! And it was just like, totally amazing. It was like, this is crazy. This is like some kind of weird cosmic thing. Well, the other thing about it was, she was kind of hesitating renting the house to us because we have 7 cats. We were very
oh my God, you're a cat lady?
Yes, I'm a cat lady.
I fucking grew up in a cat lady house, man. We had 20 cats. It was nuts.
Well, yeah, because that's the thing. We were very open and said, well, we have these 7 cats, but they're great. And, clean up bathroom was great. And she was hesitant, but then she talked to you, and she told you, well, I don't know, I don't know if I rent this house, they've got 7 cats, and you said, oh my God, cats are great, my mom had cats, and we used to feed them all the time, and you should rent that house to them. And so she did. So this is the first time I've been able to say thank you personally.
She told me about you. I remember too. She was like, the people who moved into my house, oddly enough, are huge Kevin Smith fans. Emily does my hair. Like whenever I'm on Comic Book Men, I look really good. People are like, holy fuck, your hair looks good. Not in real life, just on TV and shit. But she's the woman that does my hair. She told me about you. That's so fucking weird. Nice to meet you. When she told me, she just talked about you the other day. Because she's like, remember my tenants, people in the house? I said, yeah. She goes like last year they came over to the house and knocked on the door and they were sad and it was right after Comic-Con. I was like, what's the matter? And they're like, we just wanted to tell you like we felt bad because we went to the Star Wars panel.
I also want to say I'm so sorry about that. But it's Star Wars and I knew you would understand.
I said, tell her it's absolutely fine. I wanted to go to the Star Wars panel as well. But
yeah, as we were filing out, we were going, oh God, we're going to see Kevin. Oh, it's too bad. We're going to see Star Wars.
Yeah. I've thrown friends under the bus for Star Wars, so I know the fucking feeling. But thank you. That's fucking very sweet. Do you like the house? Good place?
Oh my God, it's so sweet.
How the cats like it?
They love it. And my mother lives with us too, so she loves it.
Oh my God.
Too. Yes, I know. My mother is 7 cats. So that's it.
Excellent talk.
Thank you.
Thank you. Holy shit, it's like looking in a thinner mirror.
Hi, my name's Kevin, and I'm from New Jersey.
Are you really?
Yes, sir.
What part of Jersey?
I was born in Central Jersey. I now live in North Jersey.
Right on, man.
I was born in Plainsboro, New Jersey.
Right on. Me too. Well, not Plains. I was born in Red Bank, but I was born in Jersey as well. And I wear jerseys as well. That's the joke. People ask, like, why you always wear jerseys? You don't play hockey and shit. Because I'm like, well, because I'm from New Jersey and I don't live there anymore. But whenever I wear one of these, I'm in Jersey. Fuck you, it's sweet.
It is.
Anyway, how are you, man? That's fucking, you're pulling off those jorts, man. Well done and shit.
I'm just trying to emulate the master.
I'm a jorts man myself.
And I want to state it for the record, I did not go to Star Wars.
Thank you. But that's madness. You should have went to Star Wars.
No, you were so worth it.
Thank you. It was a fun show at the end of the day. I had a good time.
My question is, as a bunch of friends of mine get together and talk about Batman, I need to talk to the master about it. We constantly converse about who did it the best. I have my opinion, and they say it does not count. I would like to get your official word on the subject.
Fire away.
I say Kevin Conroy was the best Batman.
You're absolutely right.
He played it the longest, over 20 years. My friends say he does not count because he was a voice actor. What is the official word from the master?
If my word counts for anything, when I read a comic book, and I've spent my life reading comic books, as a child and even now as an adult, I still reread Dark Knight Returns once a month. I'm real deep in Rebirth, which I'm loving right now and stuff. But whenever I read a comic book and I come across Batman, a lot, sounds dirtier than I meant it, but when I come across him in comics and stuff, and I have to read a word balloon for Batman, the voice that I hear in my head is Kevin Conroy's voice. So that to me, he may not have been on a movie set like punching dudes, but I saw that last movie, neither was Ben. That looked like a video game and shit. So at the end of the day, like, you know, what's the difference? It's whoever brings the soul of Batman to him. Who the fuck? Kevin Conroy had way more time with that character than everything else, than anyone else, being written for by genius writers who threw away the notion of making a kid's show and just made some art. So as a match of talent, material, and longevity as well, hands down, it's Kevin Conroy, best Batman that ever lived. He's like Gretzky. He dominates his fucking field so far ahead of anybody else. It would take eons for somebody to catch up. Ben Affleck would have to play fucking Batman for 20 years like Kevin Conroy did in order to be like, okay, maybe you're as good as Kevin Conroy. And I honestly feel like he would accept that. I remember him from back in the day, we don't hang out anymore, but he fucking loved that cartoon. When we were making fucking Chasing Amy, I recorded a bunch of the episodes on VHS years before. He would just fucking mainstream, like one after another in my living room, eating food and watching this fucking cartoon's classy. That's how I described shit back in the day. It's like, this is classy. This sandwich is classy, shit like that. So he's like, this show's classy. He was always into the world of comics, man. That's a nice thing about seeing him become Batman. He was always like kind of on the outskirts, very curious and into it as well. And when we were making Chasing Amy, I gave him fucking Dark Knight Returns and shit. He's like, you know, I'm talking about all this comic book stuff in these movies. I should know what I'm talking about. Give me a comic book to read and shit. I said, read Dark Knight Returns. This is amazing. This is like the best Batman story ever written. And he read it and he came back and he was like, this is the best Batman. This is comic books. This is fucking dope and shit. And when, I guess years later, fucking Matt Damon, they went after Matt Damon to play Daredevil first. And then Matt was like, nah, it's cool. And then they went to Ben. And so Ben asked me, he goes, dude, they're offering me Daredevil. I was like, fucking do it. Oh my God, they're letting you be Daredevil and shit? He goes, yeah, but I always wanted to be Batman instead, man. Well, what about being Batman? And I said, dude, they're never making another Batman movie again, man. Tim Burton defined that shit, Joel Schumacher broke it, and that's fucking it. Like, Batman's done, dude. Daredevil's the way. And, you know, we couldn't have predicted the Chris Nolan future or anything like that. So he did Daredevil. And after Daredevil, like, the common consensus from him was he had a lot of fucking work in the suit.